Well, good morning YouTube. It's Friday, time to go home. The reason I'm talking a bit quietly is because it's about 6:30 in the morning. Might be closer to 7 now, I don't know. Which means I'm up early anyway, well, quiet. But everyone else is still asleep. Apologies if this video isn't that clear. So yesterday I picked up some shells, thinking I'll bring them home, it'll be nice, and then put the shells in the same pocket as my camera. And apparently cameras don't like sand, so I don't think it's too blurred, is it? We've got a little plan of action together about how we're going to load up the car and keep the dogs in the bedroom for that bit, and then just got to basically pack the car. Roll the titles. Right, well, that is it. Time to go home. You enjoyed the holiday? I've enjoyed it as well. This is Sonny's first time up in Scotland. So what have you thought of Scotland?
It's amazing. It's got some weird delicacies. The weather's good. Surprising.
Actually, yeah, very surprising. We met up, if you remember the other week, we met up with Jo, and even she was like, I think you've brought the weather with you from England, because we don't get weather like this at this time of year. So this is our summer, and we don't get it in as long a period as what we've had. Like, you might get the odd day or two, then that's it. So we've done well. I have been to Scotland twice before, but it was when I was a kid, and it was on days out, but you got on a steam train, and the steam train took you to Edinburgh.
Victorian times.
I'm not as old as you.
You said steam train.
Yeah, it is. It was a steam train. It went through Parbold,
So that's the time
and then took us up to Edinburgh.
That's like Queen Victoria time.
You do know that some groups still run steam trains?
Not that long.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so we went the first time, and the train kept breaking down. So for free, they gave us a second day, and we went up again, and it was good. I don't remember it being as hilly as Edinburgh was. That was a killer and a half, that city.
It wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you. Well, apart from the time when you had to put your feet on the floor in case I let go of the wheelchair going down that hill. My God. But yeah, I really enjoyed Scotland, and like yesterday when we just went out, just following the road, didn't have a plan. Well, we had a rough plan of where we wanted to go, but then the car park was shut, so we didn't end up going there. But we ended up at that castle, and then we ended up in this little village, seaside village, and there's loads of history there and stuff about Robert Burns. What?
Robert Burns.
Is that your Scottish?
No.
Oh. Thought it was. The dogs have really enjoyed their holiday as well. given that last night when we went out to go and have a look for the Aurora Auroras, they were actually flat out asleep in the back of the car. I had to wake them up to get them out for a wee. So, favourite part of the holiday for you?
Tandems and seeing you puff.
Do you mean knackered or puff?
Both in your case.
Well, I guess you're walking home. Favourite bit for me, I think, has been being able to enjoy Haven again. I know that sounds really weird, but like the past couple of times I've come to Haven and you haven't been with us, but it's like the entertainment was just crap. And this time around, especially last night, even though we were only in the Bonga Wonga for about half an hour, but we saw the show, Go Raving, that was it. And it was just, everyone was just enjoying themselves.
I fell asleep.
Sonny fell asleep, which is you enjoying yourself. But no, it was really good. And doing that jump onto the pillow thing, I loved that. That was really good. 9:30 in the morning doing that, so it's one way to wake up. The bikes, I didn't enjoy at all. I thought, oh shit, we are not doing that when we go away again. Not a chance.
Through the woods.
Oh, so you can have a shit. I always called Sonny my bear. And I'm your polar bear, aren't I?
No, I don't know why.
Because I'm white and I like to be kept cold. It does actually fit, I'm not going to lie. I think, as well, I think one of the biggest enjoyments that you've had on this holiday has been the central heating.
Mm-hmm.
When we came in, we found you've got a central heating boost over there in the living room, and there's one right next to Sonny's bed. So that was handy just for Sonny during the night, just roll over, press the button, done. Kept cosy, and I've kept my radiator off and my window open. Alright, worst bit of the holiday.
There is one.
I think
For the magic show.
Yeah, that was a bit shit. I think there was a night that you and me went out. I can't remember what night it was, and I don't even think I videoed it. But that night, it wasn't like a Fun Star show, and they had that singer on, and just that night, they'd done the blue versus yellow thing, and oh my god, it was dire. Monday night it was. The entertainment was cringy, but oh god, and the atmosphere was just in the room, absolutely crap. Cash machine, is that the night Cash machine wasn't working? We tried to use your card to order a Papa John's to our table. Your card wouldn't work. My card did eventually. In the arcade they have these change machines where you put in £10 and it gives you 10 £1, and all of them here have got card readers on, but not one of them works. So fun. So yeah, I think that was the worst bit of the holiday, because I remember we got to, I think, about the third song of that singer, and I just turned to Sonny and just went, sorry, we're going back to the caravan, this is shit, I am not staying here.
They drove all that way. The singer.
He should have stayed at home. What would you say has been the worst bit about Scotland?
Again, I can't think of any.
No, I can't really, to be fair. I always imagine Scotland is like this really scenic country and it's beautiful countryside and everything, and even that has blown me away. But it's things like, I know you've slept past most of them, but when you're going down, like the dual carriageways, there's loads of lay-bys. Just for you just to pull over, have a breather for a bit, or, you know, if you're driving long distance, you can have a sleep, doesn't matter. And that's been really good. And we found, well, I found, loads of drivers in Scotland are really polite as well. Everyone waves to say thanks. You know, like if you stop for them to come past or something. They love roadworks as well. Oh, and the speed cameras are hidden. Be wary of that if you're coming up from England. That has been it. That's our holiday. I've literally just got to mop the caravan, pack you in the car somewhere. Might put you on the underneath. Okay. And get your wheelchair out and we'll strap it to the back. Have a scenic view going home. The wind blowing through you.
I won't leave you with them gas tanks.
Me and my pack of fags will do well. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because normally it would be about this time that we would say goodbye, and then the old track comes on that I used to listen to as a kid going home from Haven. So I will include that, but I'm going to start it with a bit of a different song because this song is called Voices of the Highland, and it is the last song that I played to my nana before she passed away, where she was tapping her toes and singing along, and she did this line dance to it years ago, and she had to raise her arms, and she was doing that in the car and everything. So obviously being up in Scotland, it has to be done. So yeah, that's the song that's coming up next.
I'm not doing line dance.
Yeah.
No.
Go.
Not dancing bear.
Not trained anyway. But yes, that is it. So thank you for being on holiday with me.
Thank you for joining me.
It's been a really good holiday. And
Thank you to Joe
Oh yes, thank you to Joe.
for her hospitality.
Yeah, love Joe to
And the
bits.
birthday
And your birthday cake.
cakes.
Yeah, so Scotland has just been amazing. Would you come back to Great Tara?
Yes, but maybe next year might be the other side first.
Yeah, there's 2 sites in Haven. So we might try the other one because it's a bit of a smaller site, but obviously it's a different location, different areas to go and explore. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching and joining us on this trip. And I will see you next Wednesday, and you will see them probably next time we're on holiday. Bye.
Arigato!
It's time to say goodnight, time to say goodbye. It's time to put our games away and save them for another day. Time to say goodnight, time to say goodbye. Till tomorrow when our eyes are bright, it's time to say goodnight. It's time to say goodnight, time to say goodbye, time to say farewell to friends. We'll see you when the day begins. We hope tomorrow brings so many lovely things, but till the morning when your eyes are bright, it's time to say goodnight. The Tiger Kids were out today, playing in the sun, but when they see the nighttime has begun, time to say goodnight.